Here we go.
Rock bottom on the track, boy.
Yeah, Skunk take beats. Skunk take beats.
It's not skunk take. It's just fucking piss take. That's what I fucking say. Yeah, my name is Tuzzy and I'm crazy on the mic. I say this every time I'm rapping with Mike. Yeah, I say that my name is Tuzzy and I say that I am crazy. But in reality, I'm lazy. I say that every time too. Yeah, you know that I poo.
That's what he always says. Every fucking day, every fucking podcast, he says the same thing. Same thing, man. Put his rhymes in the bin, man. He's a bin man. Garbage man. He's a garbage man.
I'm not a garbage man. That's what Mike thinks, but he's wrong. Yeah, I walk around and I play with my bong.
And then he wears a thong. Everybody knows that he's always wrong.
Yeah, I'm never wrong. I'm always wearing the thong, ripping the bong, packing it full of the bong, full of the dong. Don't know what that means, but my name is Tuzzy and I just shoo off the fleas, shooing off the fleas because they biting me and I'm crazy like I'm a...
Yeah, he's a lazy thing. Shout out lazy things. Yeah, I'm Mike. I'm a rapper. Everybody knows that I like to dapper after we do things.
After they do things throughout the night, playing Monopoly and cardboard fights. Yeah, that's what they do as fun. Yeah, my name is Tuzzy and I like to put my hair in a bun so it's out of the way. My name is Tuzzy and you know I don't play. Yeah, on the mic is where I'm at. Yeah, next to Mike is where I'm sat.
Mike's wearing the vest, he's the best. The best at wearing a vest, he's the best. Everybody knows that he's gonna arrest Tuzzy 4 wearing a bum bag around his chest.
Never wearing a bum bag around my chest. What you're seeing is an optical illusion. I'm a fusion of many vegetables in one conclusion. Yeah, I bring conclusions to
That is delicious. I love vegetables. They are delicious. All my rhymes are so very vicious. Everyone knows that I am delirious when I rap. Everybody knows I'm delirious. I am crazy. I've lost my mind, man. Everybody knows that when I rap, I can make rhymes about whatever I want. Whatever I want. Because I am nutcase. Tuzzy has lost it.
Mike is delirious.
Tuzzy's lost it. Yeah.
Oh man,
That was a good one.
that delirious line was good, bro. Do you smell it?
Something stinky.
Welcome to the Skunk Take podcast. Roll the intro.
We're here. We're ready to go. And
We are ready to go to war.
neither of us-
You got the vest on.
Yes,
You got the fucking tack vest on. Yeah.
Neither of us have heard this question coming up.
Yeah. Wait, have you heard it? Because I haven't.
I
heard
actually
it.
haven't.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
let's-
it's not like we hear any of the other questions that are sent to us.
yeah. No, we got it. All right, here we go.
Oh, I hope it's not garb because that face sounds so good.
What's up, Skunk Talk? Your boy MP again. Just wanted to get your opinion on the new Thor movie and your thoughts on the direction that Marvel has taken after Endgame.
Our name's Skunk Cake, mate. You got our name wrong, mate.
I haven't seen the new Thor.
So I'm going to talk a lot, and we're going to change the subject. So shout out.
Thanks,
to
MP.
that
Thanks
loyal
for your
viewer.
point.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
MP, mate. So the Thor movie it came out, I don't know, maybe a week ago. And
About a week ago.
yeah, so I don't know when this podcast was releasing, so might chuck this out on this week, actually. Don't want to backlog this one too much, eh? But yeah, Thor came out. It's one of those movies that you expect to be like an action movie, but it's actually in my opinion at least,
It's a romance.
A little bit too much comedy.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
I do remember seeing the trailer. That shit was cringe as fuck, bro.
So
That shit was so cringe.
before we go off topic too much, I think Thor was good. It wasn't amazing. Better than Doctor Strange. I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Good moments. Chris Hemsworth is super jacked in it.
Bro, what the fuck?
There's,
What are you talking about? Chris Hemsworth being jacked?
but yeah, other than that, like the movie is a bit too. The director, he has like a very like quirky kind of style.
Yeah.
It's very much like the director's kind of style. You see it way more in this movie than the last Thor. But yeah, what do you think about like movies becoming
Wait,
too?
because I watched the trailer of it,
Yeah.
and that shit was unbearable, bro.
What do you think about movies becoming?
That shit was like
Too
Kevin
funny.
Hart level.
Yeah, like
comedy.
Kevin Hart level. Like, what do you think about movies that try to be funny, but they shouldn't be? They're in another genre, but they're trying to be funny at the same time.
I think it's just like the humor thing is just like a natural thing. Like if it comes up, bro, just let it run. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like forced and like the whole thing's forced, and it's like, bro, stop with the gags, bro. This shit's lame as hell.
Mm. And there were some moments like that. There's this one moment when she's like holding a grenade, but then it's actually like a portable speaker. That was pretty cringy. But yeah, I think movies in general, like I think this is something that's happening way more ever since I don't know, Avengers 1, the original Avengers, they try to like make that kind of funny.
Well, that was good, but that was like real, like natural with it.
Yeah, so I think other movies are trying to copy it.
But
in
the
the
thing
sense
is,
of,
like,
incorporating the
yeah,
comedy.
I agree. But like, because the first time you watch it, it's funny.
Yeah.
Everyone finds it funny. But then, like, I feel like the Marvel universe has just gotten this, like, so big that it's just like, it's almost like fucking cringy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm referring to specifically that scene with Hulk in the first Avengers. And he's like, puny god, after he fucking destroys, after he destroys Loki. That was funny as fuck. That was that was hilarious. I was fucking pissed myself the first time I watched that. But then it's like, you know, every other time we see Hulk, he's going to have some fucking catchphrase where he says something funny. Wait, no, that's probably the, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I get what you mean. And like, that's kind of like, I really like the Marvel movies. I'm a big superhero movie guy, as discussed in, I think,
As we previously discussed.
in a different episode. But, you know, I think the direction of the movie, and I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, maybe, right? I think it's becoming too childish, like too much. They're catering too much towards a younger audience.
Yeah.
But like,
Because kids find that shit funny as.
yeah, exactly. But like, we don't, like, people our age, but we're the ones who were watching it growing up. So
Yeah,
like, we're like, you saw Spider-Man, like
'Cause it's
most
like-
most people saw Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Everyone was super nostalgic about it because everyone grew up watching all the different Spider-Man movies, which is why when they all kind of came, yeah,
When they what?
they're all in the movie. They're all in the new Spider-Man. They're all like the old. It's been 6 months, 7 months now.
You just spoiled it for me.
Yeah, you should have watched it, man. You had plenty of time. But yeah, like all the people who are fans of these movies who grew up with it, and the type of humor that they're incorporating with some of the films is like super kiddish. You know what I mean? And I think that's actually the problem with like this idea of creating films for the widest audience is hurting cinema in general.
What Marvel movie do you reckon ruined it? Like they should have stopped there.
I think they should have stopped at Endgame. That was like a really good ending, and now everything's
But like in regards to humor, like the humor aspect. Because I haven't seen every Marvel movie,
right.
but I can probably kind of gauge where they should have had the comedy in it, and they should have stopped it. That's probably Guardians of the Galaxy.
That specific movie. You didn't like it?
No, because I think I've seen like the first one. Or
Yeah, the
something.
first one was good.
That was funny as fuck. Rocket Raccoon, that
Yeah.
shit was funny as hell. Groot saying nothing but I am Groot. That was funny as fuck.
I think a lot of them had their like it was better. There was more good than bad in most of them. Like the unfunny ones, like, I mean, the funny ones had more good than bad, so I can kind of overlook it. Like stuff like, I don't know, like Ant-Man.
Okay.
Like there was probably more, but that was more because the actors were themselves funny. Like there's this guy in it, one of my favorite actors. He's Michael Pena. He's like this Mexican guy. He's hilarious, man. He's in Tower Heist as well. He's a really good actor. He's like got great comedic timing. But there's like moments in there where it's like, I guess Iron Man 3. I really hated Iron Man 3.
Right.
I thought that was like they're trying too hard to be funny, but like they're trying too hard to be dark at the same time, and it just doesn't gel. Like because it was like a darker tone of that film, but there was still the funny moments, so like didn't fit.
Well, do you think Marvel's trying to monopolize movies in the sense that they're just trying to show a bit of every genre in their films,
Honestly, yeah,
just so that no one can like compete?
yeah, because like
'Cause,
even
like, you laughed and you're sad and you're
yeah, no, I agree. Like they are trying to like do everything, but it's all kind of based. I don't like if you watch the new shows, they are kind of showing like I guess like the downfall of Marvel, I guess, because they're trying to create something that works for everyone, but like because of the way Marvel fans are, it's like they will watch everything. You know what I mean? Because they want to keep up with like the story.
Yeah.
It's like anime, right? You would watch
yeah.
even if the filler episodes kind of suck. Like,
Yeah.
because you don't know it's a filler episode.
yeah
Until you finish watching it.
yeah.
And like that's what a lot of some of the movies are like, and some of the TV shows. Because Marvel's made like 4 or 5 shows now.
Yeah, but like imagine Marvel movies just like took a dark turn and it's like still has all the crazy effects and action and shit like that, but like just took this like dark as fuck turn and just like
Yeah, I don't know if any of them have done that.
like imagine like a grungy fucking Marvel.
Which is what I wish they would do, because they have tried like Iron Man was like half-heartedly trying to
Well,
me,
Punisher's a Marvel character, isn't he?
yeah, that was like there was a movie too.
There's
there's
a
there's a
series,
show,
yeah.
yeah, on Netflix.
It's like real fucking grungy. It's real like
Yeah.
dirty.
But I don't think it's in the universe.
Right.
Yeah, there was like Daredevil as well. People really like that. That was like really dark and
that
grungy.
was fucking cool.
But yeah, that wasn't part of like the main kind of universe.
Hmm.
But now Marvel's made these shows. I guess Moon Knight is probably the closest that we've got
Yeah.
to dark, like a dark kind
Is
of
that
show.
on Netflix?
That's on Disney Plus. Moon Knight is really good. I kept looking for where's the connection to Marvel? There's like no obvious ones.
So it's not a part of the universe.
It technically is, I guess, but there's no like indication of it in the show. It's just its own standalone kind of story, and it's based on like, I guess like a guy who's connected to like an Egyptian god, and then he
Yeah,
becomes Moon
you
Knight.
explain. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
What
Awesome
about that?
costume.
What about that? With like the predominantly Asian cast that Marvel.
Shang-Chi. Honestly, that after Endgame, all the movies have been like very average. That Shang-Chi, that's probably the best one out of all of them so far. Better than Thor in terms of like, there was some like cringy funny moments because like one of the actresses in it is like a bit cringy. Aquafina. But like story wise and like action wise, it was really good. I think that's the best movie so far in like because it's like Marvel Phase 4. Is
Yeah.
what it's called. Other than Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's like just the nostalgia and all that kind of stuff.
Spider-Man, the Spider-Man movies don't miss. I don't think the Spider-Man movies miss.
He's just such like a relatable character
Yeah,
because they make him like just this kid.
because he's like a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe it's just relatable to us. Yeah.
No, he's just like the average guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And he's got like this crush on this chick, and like the jock's like, yeah, my babe. And then he gets these powers, and she's like, whoa, you're shredded as fuck.
Yeah, he's like those Spider-Man movies. I think they have the right level of like comedy. Because I don't think they try too hard to be funny.
What Spider-Man's the best?
The best Spider-Man.
Not movie, but who's the best Spider-Man?
Who's the best Spider-Man?
You fucking better not say Tom Holland. I'm just jumped off of his table and slapped the shit.
I guess it depends on what you're judging it off of. You know what I mean? Overall, like if you're considering like the character looking 16 or however old Spider-Man's supposed to be, I guess it would be Tom Holland. But in terms of like
All right,
acting, I think Andrew Garfield is the best actor. He's the best actor out of the three.
No way.
Tobey Maguire is just the better Spider-Man.
Bro, Tobey Maguire is the GOAT, bro. I stand Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, but Andrew Garfield is a really good actor. He was really good in those movies.
That basketball scene.
Yeah.
So lame.
That's not him. That's just bad writing. Have you ever seen a movie? Oh, I can't remember what movie it was, but like,
wait, where the fuck have I seen Andrew Garfield before?
he's in. I think is it Saving Private Ryan?
That's right. He was in fucking Saving Private Ryan. Yeah.
He's a really good actor, man. Underrated actor. What's the movie? I can't remember what the movie was. I think Doctor Strange in the Marvel universe, right? Horrible writing.
The whole thing, all of Doctor Strange.
Bro, the final.
Is there like 3 movies or something?
There's 2. The second one, the most recent one, came out like maybe 3 months ago.
But then isn't one related to Spider-Man? Isn't
he's in Spider-Man?
Okay.
Yeah. But Doctor Strange, like I don't know if there's Doctor Strange fans listening here, but like
fuck y'all. No.
The final fight is literally them. Like he's fighting himself, right? A different multiverse version of himself, right? Which is fine. Like that's not bad or anything. But the way they're fighting is they're fighting with musical notes. They're shooting and then it's like making sound. It is the worst final fight I have ever seen in any movie, except Power Rangers, bro. Power Rangers, like the newest one. You know what the end of the final fight is?
Did we watch that?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, bro.
The final fight is you know how the Power Rangers, like I think it's they get into like the big robot thing, right?
Yeah.
They
like, turns into an arm and like a leg and shit.
They have the villain and they just throw her into space. I was watching, I was like, okay, they threw her into space. She's gonna come back. And then that was just the end. I was like, what the hell? What did I just watch, mate? That's the worst ending. Worst final fight. Doctor Strange is a close second. But that you can't beat that.
Oh, good. Oh, man.
They literally just flung her into space. I couldn't believe it. I thought that there was like 20 minutes left of the fight.
Bruh.
It's like I guess Pokemon kind of did that, right?
Yeah, but that's surely Pokemon trademarked that. They like sued the shit out of Power Rangers.
Yeah, legit.
Rightfully so, bro. Get your garbage ass movie out of here,
bro. It flopped super hard. So I guess the audience.
Yeah, I was pretty fucking hyped for it. And then I just never went and watched it.
You're not really a cinema guy, though. You don't really go to the cinema that often, do you?
Yeah, well, I actually plan on this week sometime going to IMAX to watch. I've never been to IMAX, but I want to watch Top Gun at IMAX.
Bro, 100% will be worth it. I didn't see it in IMAX. I've spoken about it before. Top Gun, it's the best movie of this year.
Damn, you already call
like action movie wise. I was literally on the edge of my seat the whole entire movie. I can't even imagine what it'd look like in IMAX because they literally have like cameras in the jet, like showing the actor's face, and you see all the background, and all of it's real. I've just been watching interviews about it, and the actors are like, "Yeah, we're like throwing up nonstop because we're just flying jets all day."
Fucking hell!
Yeah, would have been awesome to work on, like as an actor. But
that's fucked.
That was one of like because you know how you watch movies and like because we did media in high school and you kind of get like almost jaded sometimes with movies. You're like, oh, okay, this is gonna happen, and it's like you're not really. Sometimes you don't feel like you're in it. You know what I mean? Like certain TV shows, I feel like I'm in it because I've watched so many episodes and I'm like invested. But with like a random movie, it's like sometimes I feel like it's hard to feel like I care. I'm like, oh, it's the final fight. Okay, cool. Like I guess that looks all right. That's how I have felt with most movies, like Doctor Strange, Thor, like all those movies. I'm just like, okay.
What do you think is the best fight in the Marvel? It'd probably have to be Endgame, right?
Best fight. I really like fight scenes, you know, like Kung Fu type beat, right? There's this one fight in Captain America Winter Soldier. And it's just hand-to-hand combat with the knife.
Fucking sent me that. I can't remember what we were trying to shoot, but you
I really rate that fight. I think that's like because like a lot of the Marvel fights are like just like shooting lasers at each other.
Yeah, but
and
what
all that
about
kind of stuff.
fucking Black Panther when he's fighting the other dude? Oh, who the fuck?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, he's fighting Michael B.
Bro,
Jordan.
the CGI in that was garb.
Garb.
It was garb, mate. They had not the studio's fault because they were like apparently were given like no time to like render it and like do it all. I guess it's Marvel's fault, but yeah, it looked garb, man.
Tough.
Yeah, it's that wasn't even on my radar as on the best fights. I'd say, I guess them fighting Thanos in Endgame was crazy because
I do like a big war type battle. Like that's kind of cool.
yeah,
But wasn't there something similar in Black Panther? Like when they had like rhinos or some shit running down the
Yeah.
hill, or
yeah.
am I tripping? Or am I thinking about Endgame?
I think that was an Infinity War.
Ah, okay.
Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Yeah,
about. They
probably.
were like charging at
Yeah, with
Thanos's
rhinos. Yeah.
people or whatever. Yeah, Winter Soldier probably is the best fight. I'm trying to think of a second best.
Captain
fight.
America's a fucking cool hero.
Honestly, a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people rate Iron
Really?
Man more.
Damn, that's a tough choice.
Iron Man's cool,
Iron
right?
Man's very fucking cool.
But I like Captain America better.
Bro, Iron Man 1 though?
Iron Man 1 was goated, man.
Bro.
It's been a minute since
That-
I watched that.
Bro, I keep rewatching that scene where he's fucking calling up the commander. And he's like I've got 2 F-21 Raptors
Yeah.
for chasing this object. And he's like, I'm in the suit.
Yeah. That was like I think because of that movie, they did the old comedy strat. You know what I mean? Because like that was like Robert Downey Jr. just being
Yeah,
funny.
but that's Robert Downey Jr. Dude, that guy's so fucking funny.
exactly like not everyone can do his
Yeah.
level, but they have casted really well.
Mm.
I mean, maybe not recently, but like as a whole, they have. I think.
You know what was fucking cringe in particular?
What?
The fucking boxing scene with Scarlett Johansson and Robert Downey Jr.
Did she box him? I think she boxed the other guy.
What, did she?
Yeah, she fought the other guy.
Yeah, she fucked him up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That shit was cringe as hell. He's like, get the ring. And she's like, that shit was whack as hell, man.
Nah, mate. I rate Scarlett Johansson. so
Yeah, I mean, I
I'm not
love
gonna say
Scarlett
anything.
Johansson.
But yeah,
Her performance in Don John was very good. If you guys haven't seen Don John,
I haven't watched it in like years. I can't even remember what happens. I just remember Joseph Gordon-Levitt is like a freak in it.
yeah, he's fucking jacked.
Yeah,
he's cool.
good bloke.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's a fucking cool actor.
Yeah, who's your favorite actor?
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I've really ever paid that much thought to it.
Like, who do you not in terms of like, oh yeah, like I really support them, but like who do you
Like
think
when
is-
they come on screen, I'm like, yo.
yeah,
let's
but like
go.
who do you think's the best actor? Like you watch them and you're like, fuck, this guy can act. Like this guy's like,
It's probably
making
some
me-
generic. Like, what would yours be? Because mine's like real fucking generic. I think De Niro is like,
oh really? I was gonna say that.
like De Niro's like, fuck, bro. Casino, dude, that character that he plays. If you went to that casino and you try to fuck them over, bro, bro, fuck doing that. If that shit was real life, bro, fuck that shit.
yeah. My favorite actor, probably.
I wouldn't say, I don't know favorite, but like most skilled.
Yeah. Most people would say Leo just because like he has had a lot of like really quality roles. Like my favorite one of his is like What's Eating Gilbert Grape. He was like insanely good in that. I didn't even realize. I
Didn't he,
literally didn't even realize it was him.
bruh?
Like I watched the
Didn't
whole
he-
thing. We watched it in school actually.
Yeah, we actually did.
And
yeah.
it got to the end and I was like, wait, is that Leo? I don't know how I didn't recognize him, but I just was like thinking of him as the character for the whole
True.
time.
I never thought about that. Yo, that's a fucking crazy movie. I need to rewatch that.
And that's like, I think when an actor is so good that you're like, oh, I forgot it was even them. I just
Yeah.
thought it was the character.
The character, yeah.
But to answer your question, I guess my favorite actor is probably probably generic as like Christian Bale. I think he's a really
Bro,
really skilled actor.
Holy shit. See, that's why I can't put it to one, right? Because like I don't actively think about like actors.
Yeah,
But like when I see him, I'm like, yo, this guy's fucking good. Like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal's good.
Holy fuck, dude, crazy. Christian Bale, like Tobey Maguire. I think he's a fucking great actor.
Really?
Yeah, dude. You see that movie? Fuck, can't remember the name of it.
The one where he's like
Brothers?
yeah, like where he's a soldier, right?
Yeah.
And he comes back from war and he's
Dude,
like
that's
cheats on him.
dude, that's fucking crazy.
Cooked, man.
That's fucking crazy. With him and Jake Gyllenhaal. Yo, Jarhead is fucking awesome with Jake Gyllenhaal. Fucking cool movie. But then there's just so many fucking people. Like, what was that dude's name?
Who's the worst actor?
The worst actor.
Who's like popular? Like a popular actor who's just not good at acting. Like there's no emotion.
I think you've got someone in mind. I'll have to think about it for a second.
I don't know. Like I'm just asking because you know, like a lot of characters. You know who's a sneakily good actor actually?
Who?
Tom Cruise.
Bro,
He's a really good actor.
Yeah, but he's like fucking insane.
He's
like
insane.
he
Yeah,
is
doing
like
crazy
fully insane.
Watch Top Gun and you'll see. You're like, damn, he's a pretty good actor in this.
Yeah. No, dude, the guy's fucking insane.
Yeah.
The guy's dedication to his craft is like second to none.
There was a scene in Mission Impossible 2 where Tom Cruise is. I think he did have wires, but he's, you know, it was like 1 or 2 wires. But he's pretty much like climbing up the side of a cliff with his bare hands.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
And they're like flying helicopters like extremely close to him to get the cliffside shots. Because back then there was no drones.
Yeah.
And like the people were like, I don't know how he did it. And apparently the director of the movie was like, didn't watch any of the footage while it was getting shot because he was just shooting himself. Because he was like, this is insane. Like,
well, I watched this video about like behind the scenes with them speaking about, I think it was Mission Impossible 4.
yeah,
We hung out the side of a fucking airplane.
5, yeah.
Or 5, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was standing on the side of the airplane and he was hanging onto the door. And the director had said, this is fucking crazy. This is insane. Like, this is the most fucked stunt we've ever done. So we'll do one take. You're all secured. You're all wired up. We'll do one take and that's it. Whatever you can do in that take, we'll fucking run with that.
Yeah.
They ended up landing and taking off the plane 5 times because he wasn't happy. Tom Cruise wasn't happy and he fucking did it 5 times.
I mean, outside of the Scientology
you have to respect
stuff,
that.
Yeah,
You have
he's
to
a
respect
freak,
that.
man.
I mean, bro, honestly, let's like look at it at face value, right? Whatever this dude's belief systems are, whatever, bro.
Yeah,
like,
but
that's
he's a
your own
great
thing.
actor, man. He's
He's
a
a
great
fucking
actor.
crazy
He's like
actor.
really dedicated to his craft. And honestly, like Tom Cruise movies, I've watched pretty much all of them. None of them miss that much. Like the bad ones aren't that bad. Like they're actually all of his movies are good, with the bad ones being like above average still. I reckon in terms of like action movies.
You know what? Good fucking. I can't remember his name. I can never remember his name, but I'm literally gonna search this up because I fucking love this. Like this guy, every time I see him on screen, whatever character he's been like written to play, he always plays them flawlessly. But he's a dude from Leon the Professional.
Oh, he's like some French guy or something.
Yeah, the
like
French
that.
dude.
Yeah.
Yo, he's fucking too good.
I don't know his name, but yeah, I actually watched that not recently, but like maybe like a few months
Jean
ago.
Reno.
French actor.
Yeah. Jean Reno.
Yeah.
Fucking good actor. He was in this movie with Robert Downey. Robert De Niro called Ronin.
Okay.
And it was a very slept on movie. Like Robert De Niro has a lot of movies that like he makes appearances in, but they're like fully slept on. And like it's a bunch of these like hired, I don't know if they're hired hitmen, but they're doing work for the IRA.
I think I might have seen this.
Yeah. And there's like a crazy driving scene through like the streets of like Italy or some shit. Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I think that actor, bro, every time he's on, man, fucking nails it.
Yeah,
What do you think about what's his name? Not Ben Stiller.
Ben Affleck?
Nah, I always get the two
Ben Shapiro.
comedians. I always get the two comedians fucking mixed up.
Ben Stiller and Steve Carell.
Nah, I love Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I actually love Adam Sandler movies. I think he's like his movies are overhated.
Yeah,
Like, but like people who are like think that they know movies.
yeah,
I hate those kind of people, but they hate Adam Sandler for some reason.
bro. I fucking
His movies
love.
are good, man.
I
They're
fucking
funny.
love Adam Sandler. I fucking piss myself like most Adam Sandler movies.
His last few movies have been really good though. Uncut Gems.
Yeah, he did that.
Have you seen it?
That was Margot Robbie, yeah.
In Uncut Gems. No, Uncut Gems is he's like a jeweler.
No, I haven't.
For
What's the one
NBA
I
players.
fucking watched with Margot Robbie? Something about diamonds or some shit.
Oh,
no, it was fucking
Focus.
Will.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncut Gems, man. Like masterpiece of like a thriller.
Really?
I was
Fuck.
literally sweating like towards the end
Really?
because it's a movie about gambling, and the feeling that you have during the end of the movie, because he has this like pretty much.
Don't ruin it.
I'm not ruining it, but the end of the movie, he has this big bet on, right? The feeling of what happens, like during the, like, you know, like if you gamble, or like you've ever put a bet on that it's like somewhat a lot of money, that's exactly how it feels. Like they've legit fully captured. Like I was like, oh my God, this literally
You're
feels
damn,
like
I felt this before.
this feels like when I watched a game that I had bet on, and I was like, you know how like you're pissing yourself, you like don't want it to lose. That's literally how I felt during the end of the movie.
That's sick.
Like they captured that feeling. I don't know how, but the Safdie brothers are the directors. I don't know how they captured that, but yeah, Adam Sandler in that movie is phenomenal as well. It's not at all a comedy. But
Yeah, there's this movie he did when he was fucking really young.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people have seen it, but it's called, I think it may be called Radiohead or something, or some shit like that. Something
Yeah.
radio.
I saw an interview. He was talking about it.
And it's him. I think it's the dude that played in The Mummy, the main guy, Brendan
Fraser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember who else it is. I think it's the guy. You know the guy that's the hitman
In what?
in one of those Adam Sandler movies.
The Hitman. I don't know, but go on.
No, he's the hitman in fucking Big Daddy.
I haven't seen Big Daddy.
Oh, you haven't seen Big,
No,
Big
I
Daddy's
haven't.
good. Big Daddy's good, but he's in Adam Sandler movies.
Mhm.
He's the guy with kind of the big eyes, I think. Can't remember his name, but yeah, it's this movie about like this band and they have this demo tape, and no one wants to hear it, so they take it to the radio. And they say, "Hey, can you guys play this?" And obviously, the radio shuts them down.
Yeah.
They pull out these fake fucking guns, and they hold the radio station hostage,
To play their
To
song.
play their
Oh
music.
my God, that's sick.
and then it's fully they fully get surrounded, and just like the movie showing the events. And Adam Sandler's very young, very very young in this movie,
Yeah.
and fucking great movie, such a good watch.
He's underrated. Did you know Adam Sandler movies are in a multiverse? Apparently, they're all
Yeah.
connected.
Yo, I've heard about this. I haven't done any research
Because
on it, but like,
there's like characters from each, not every movie, but there'll be like one character in one movie who's also in another one.
yeah,
But then in that same movie is a character from another movie.
yeah.
And they're all actually connected, every single one.
Well, yeah, that's what I said with the just then I'm like, yeah, he's in the Adam Sandler movies,
Yeah.
because like
That's so cool, man. He gets all his mates on. Like he
Yeah,
puts them
that's
all.
fucking
You know, his
sick.
wife is in like most of his movies too.
Really?
He like hides his. Well, doesn't hide her, but she plays like a smallish role in a lot
That's
of the
pretty cool.
movies. Yeah, like he just gets her in to play one of the side characters.
Hey, what do you think about Key and Peele films?
Okay, I've only watched one. I've only
Mm.
watched Get Out.
And what did you think?
That was really good.
Yeah,
I think they're really great. Like
they're releasing something
directors.
soon.
Key and Peele.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the movie, but they're dropping something soon.
Yeah, they don't miss those.
They don't
guys.
miss. Yeah,
Yeah, honestly, like they're.
they had Get Out, and they had, what was the other one?
I think it's like called Us.
Us. That's
Yeah,
right.
I haven't
yeah,
seen it.
that shit was fucking crazy.
Really.
Yeah,
I think like what people don't realize about comedy, people who are good with comedy, is they
because
have
they're like comedy thrillers, which is like
Mm.
really hard to do.
Yeah, but they're not even really that funny. They're just like thrillers.
They have
Like,
funny-
Get Out was really
They have
just a thriller to me.
Yeah, they have funny parts in them.
Mm.
And like, all right, so like, you know how you need to incorporate the comedy,
Yeah.
like Marvel tries to do. They do it, but they don't miss with the comedy. Like, the
I think
comedy
it's because
gets-
they're not they're not doing it to be funny.
Yeah.
They're just like, it's like a natural moment that is funny.
It's funny, true.
Like you
And
look
they
at
highlight
this,
it well.
you look at their skits, like they're just like, they try and make it
Bro,
like,
their skits are too fucking good.
yeah, they just try and
It's
make
so
it like
relatable.
a moment that like is relatable and like,
And then it's just
something just
spirals out of
spiral- yeah,
fucking
exactly.
out of control. Yeah.
yeah. And I think that translates because like these comedy people, like comedians, I honestly think the reason that they can be so good in like serious films is because they know what is and isn't funny. So they're not going to do some cringe shit. You know what's cringe?
What's
Have you
that?
seen that Black Adam trailer?
Black Adam.
It's The Rock in the DC universe. He's playing one of the
Yeah, I
heroes.
saw that.
Bro, that looks horrible.
Damn, I thought you'd like that.
Nah, man. It looks horrible, man. Like,
I think, look, dude, The Rock's cool.
The Rock is cool.
The Rock's cool. But I think the whole Kevin Hart thing,
The whole Kevin Hart and The Rock.
yeah,
You don't rate it?
I don't know. It was funny the first time.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I just think the Rock is like in that category of like actors who are always just themselves.
True.
Like, I guess Tom Cruise is kind of in that, but he's got more range. But The Rock's
The Rock's
always
jacked as fuck, bro. So, I mean,
but that's
what
like
else
his
is
whole personality. Like he's legit the exact same guy in like Fast and Furious as like all his movies because he's just the big jacked guy who's like I don't even know, like same with Ryan Reynolds. He's like always like the goofy kind of like sarcastic guy.
Didn't Vin Diesel and The Rock close like this?
Yeah. In what was it, Fast 7 or something? They're in a plane and
Was
they
it Fast 6? I
It
think
was,
it may
the,
have been
it was
Fast
the
6.
one where they were in
It
the
was-
plane.
It was after, Fast 6, where they had the
Yeah.
flip
Oh
cards.
yeah. And then they tag team clothesline. There's this funny part in the contract for Vin Diesel and The Rock that like I think most people know, but they in the contract for the Fast and Furious movies,
Yeah.
they have agreed that neither of them, because just between those two, because apparently they hate each other in real life.
Really?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
but
I can't imagine The Rock hating someone. He just seems like a cool
yeah,
guy.
but apparently Vin Diesel and The Rock beef like heavy, and in their contracts they're like neither of us can be more beaten up than the other. So there's like if I get punched, you have to get punched too. And like on the set of I think it was Fast and Furious 5, maybe 6, but like they had people on set. Their only job was to count how many times they got hit, so
No
that it was
fucking
even.
way. Are you
Yeah, I'm
serious?
serious.
Yo.
That's how like
That's
ego-
petty as hell, bro.
Like Vin Diesel, I kind of expect that from because as if The Rock, because The Rock always tries to come across as like the people's champ or
Yeah.
whatever, but like he's as petty as Vin Diesel in that situation. Like, why would he care? So like,
But The Rock kind of takes a piss out of shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, but like the Vin Diesel, no, I think it's but in the contract they're like neither of us can lose a fight to the other person. So there's one
Wow.
fight in Fast and Furious 5. He doesn't technically lose The Rock because Vin Diesel gets the upper hand and then people like pull him off, but he doesn't lose the fight because he still gets up and he leaves and does all this stuff.
Oh.
But yeah, apparently that's why they did the whole Hobbs and Shaw thing, because obviously The Rock's character is like a big part of like the newer Fast and Furious movies, and they wanted to like capitalize on that. But Vin Diesel and The Rock hate each other, so they're like,
How do you feel about Fast and Furious still releasing movies?
I like them, but not because they're like serious. I'm like laughing the whole time. That shit, it's weird because like it's not so much that it's cringy. It's just so outlandish that it's hilarious.
It's like JoJo.
yeah, it's like
It's like this anime I watched called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
there's movies that are just cringy funny, like some of the recent Marvel ones, and like
It's funny because it's so serious. Like
it's funny,
too
it's serious,
Yeah.
like, but it's just hilarious. Like when they go to space, I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it, mate. I'm like, this is insane. I wasn't cringing or anything. I was
Yeah,
just
it
like,
was
this
funny.
is nuts. And there's a scene in the new Fast and Furious, right, where not new, but like the last one that came out, where Vin Diesel is literally getting bashed by 20 guys. They're just kicking him in, like they're just kicking him while he's on the ground. He's like this, right? And he's just like having flashbacks while they're kicking the shit out of him, right? And then he like,
because I haven't seen it.
then he just like gets this jolt of like energy or whatever, and he like gets up. They're all still beating the shit out of him, and because they're in like some sort of like sewer like missile silo thing. He grabs like the chains that are holding up the sidewalk, and he pulls it down, and the whole fucking thing collapses. And they all fall down like into the water. I was like, "What? This guy has like it's like the Hulk strength, mate."
Holy shit!
That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
That is fucking cooked.
That was crazy. Like I've never seen a human being be that like insanely strong. And then there's one, I think it's like Fast 8 or something, Fast 7. Like he's like on top of a parking garage and it's got like a crack in it, right? And then he just stomps on the crack and then the whole parking garage collapses. Yeah. I want that Vin Diesel strength, mate.
Bro, what about like, was it in the 7th movie? Where he dives off like a fucking tank and he spears. It's like a tank crashes or some shit and he spears Letty out of the sky and he lands on the bottom of a fucking moving car.
Oh my god,
bro.
See, that's not even cringy. That's just crazy,
funny.
man. That shit's hilarious. That's why I mess with those movies. They kind of for the culture, and I think that they know.
Yeah, they can realize
Surely, unless they're just not. Have you seen his Facebook? Vin Diesel's Facebook.
Nah.
Angela, put up some Vin Diesel Facebook posts right here. They are the cringiest thing ever. Like he like posts like a picture of him like with shirtless and shit, and he's like,
Bruh.
like love hard, like have a good day, everyone, like that kind of stuff.
Bruh.
I'm like, mate, you're like playing this huge tough guy, and you're posting like the.
You know he's Groot?
Yeah,
Yeah.
says one line though.
Says one line. How much did that film gross?
Oh, billions.
Bro got
I don't know how much he
money
gets though.
for saying I am Groot.
But apparently he says it like 100 different times. But I'm like, I remember I was watching the behind the scenes for one of them. They're like, oh, he'd say it like a bunch of in different ways and in different like he said it like over like 150 times or
Yeah,
whatever.
well,
I'm like, mate, that's not that many times.
I was watching on Jimmy Kimmel that you learned how to say it in like every language that they're gonna
Oh,
have.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool then.
Every movie that they're gonna sub it. So it's not even like
That's all right
a dub.
then.
It's actually Vin Diesel saying it in that language. And I
Beautiful.
think he says it in Mandarin on a Jimmy Kimmel show. Play it here real quick, Angela. Yeah.
Vin Diesel, he's a special one, man. Have you seen what is it? I think it's like Triple X or something.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
I rate that.
Triple X is fucking awesome.
I think Vin Diesel's kind of like he's not Tom Cruise, but like he's like
He's an LD Tom Cruise.
yeah. He's like if Tom Cruise was so outlandish, it was funny sometimes.
Yeah, true.
I think he knows how to do action.
But what about Riddick? Did you watch Riddick?
No, I've never seen it.
I need to watch Riddick because apparently that was like really fucking
Yeah, people
good.
rate that. There was like
Yeah.
a whole like people were trying to crowdfund for them to make a sequel. Yeah,
Damn.
that's how much like the fans really liked that movie, and then the sequel got made.
Mm.
So, yeah, Vin Diesel's. I think he's all right.
Yeah.
I think he's above The Rock for me in terms of actors.
Yeah, I'd go as far as that. I just can't get the image of The Rock.
He's just The Rock. He doesn't play anyone.
I can't get the image of him like walking out in the WWE and he's not as big as he is now, but like he's fucking like he's really toned. He's like got like this crazy genetics.
Yeah,
There's crazy island genetics.
yeah.
And I just can't get like that's The Rock in my mind. You know what I mean? And he's got
Yeah.
the fucking bull, the
The
bull tattoo.
horns,
Yeah, the
yeah.
horns. That's The Rock. There was a fucking movie he was in. Was it like that that casino movie?
Is this recent?
Nah, this is fucking years ago. This is when he took a break from WWE to do movies.
I don't remember. The only movie I remember from like old school, like while he was in the WWE, was The Tooth Fairy. Did you see The Tooth Fairy?
I never watched it. I do remember that.
It's pretty funny. He has like I think he has I don't know, he's a stepdaughter. I guess that's what it's called. So he has a stepdaughter, or maybe it's his actual daughter. I can't remember. No, I think it's his actual daughter, and the mother dies or something, or goes on holiday. I don't know. And he's like he's not used to having a kid, right? And then he accidentally tells her that the tooth fairy is not real, right? And then he becomes a tooth fairy. And apparently there's a whole operation of like different tooth fairies and stuff. So the whole movie is just about him fulfilling his duties as a tooth fairy.
Damn,
I was
bro.
like, what the hell, man?
That's pretty cool.
You know what Vin Diesel movie is good? The Pacifier.
Yo, yeah.
I rate that.
That's
That
fucking,
movie is
that's
awesome.
a good movie. That's
I rate
a
that
really
movie.
fucking
Anyone who
good
says
movie.
it's bad, just
They're just haters, bro. People
they're just haters, mate.
Bro, Pacifier is a good fucking
Pacifier is
movie.
fire,
That's a
mate.
good Vin Diesel movie.
It's like just it's down to earth.
It's chilled.
Yeah, it's a it's a kids movie,
Mm.
but it's still good.
Yeah, it's entertaining. I'll watch that shit with my kid.
Yeah,
Not that I have a kid.
yeah. Huh? But to summarize, Marvel movies, Thor, 7 out of 10. It was all right. Bit too much like trying to be funny.
Mm.
Marvel universe as a whole trying to cater to too many people
Yep.
needs
It's
to be.
very childish.
Not every movie has to be like
serious.
darker themes
Yeah.
or whatever, and you don't have to go Batman darkness.
Mm. Well, that's what I was
Just
gonna
make it
say, yeah.
serious, man.
Yeah.
Just make one serious. Like,
Make it like that.
that's why my favorite Marvel movie. I was trying to end the episode, but we're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
That's why my favorite Marvel movie is Captain America: Winter Soldier. It's the most serious out of all of them,
Mm.
and there's like themes of like the socio-political state of the world. Let's talk about the political and economic state of the world, man. But yeah, there's like undertones about like because back then I think it was like 2014 it came out, and that was during the time where like there was like a lot of leaks from like the Panama Papers, maybe I think came out then. And there's like a lot of themes of that, like distrust of the government,
Mm.
distrust of people running the government. Those are the themes in that movie, and it's like fully serious. It's like barely any comedy. in it.
Yeah, fuck.
And it's actually like you look beneath just like the Marvel kind of shine, and it's actually like a very well thought out like storyline.
On that note, you know what was fucking good?
Mm.
Although I don't think it's, unfortunately, it's sort of part of the universe.
Mm.
But the fucking X-Men movies.
Which one
Like, fuck, was it the third one maybe?
was it?
Or the second one? The one with Nightcrawler in it.
I can't remember. It's been years. I can't remember.
But even X-Men Origins.
Is that the? I remember X-Men First Class with Jennifer Lawrence. Have you seen that one?
Is that the one with the Silver's, what's his name? Silver. Oh, bro, even the fucking Fantastic Four movies.
The OG, what with Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
I rated those two.
They were fucking good as.
Maybe we're looking back with nostalgia, but I really liked it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The
That shit was
Fantastic-
so sick.
I don't know why they didn't make more.
Bro, the Silver Surfer is the coldest fucking. Is he a Marvel villain or a hero?
I think he's like an anti-hero kind of thing. I don't know for sure.
Mm.
Well, in that movie, because I actually don't know like the whole like backstory. In that movie, from what I remember, he is going to destroy Earth, but he's doing it because he's enslaved by some like, galactic,
I think his name's Galactus.
Galactus.
Some shit.
And yeah, that's why he's doing it, not because he hates the Earth. So you kind of sympathize for him towards the end.
Mm.
And I think he helps stop the destruction
Yeah,
of
he
Earth.
fucking goes and he attacks old mate.
Yeah.
His boss. But yeah, to summarize,
7 out of 10.
I
Marvel's
thought-
got to fix their shit.
yeah, I thought that when I watched the trailer of Thor, I thought it reminded me way too much of Guardians of the Galaxy with the nice music playing and the bright colors and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was very Guardians-esque.
Mm.
But yeah. Anyways,
Thanks for your question, and
catch you later.
we'll smell you on the next one. Peace.